You're watching the Rhythms of New York. This is Dave Brodsky, producer and host. Sitting to the left of me is the Rhythms of New York new co-host. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you.
Hi, Dave. I'm Victoria. I'm the new co-host of Rhythms of New York, and I would like to thank you for this opportunity. It's my pleasure.
Well, it's a pleasure having you on the show today and in future shows as well. We'd like to thank John Moran of New Face Media Productions for introducing us. John is also the director of the show. Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
So, Victoria, we know that people have been watching the show for 5 years, and they know all about me. In fact, I have a fan club. You know that?
No,
the fan club
didn't.
is here today. Keith Murphy and family are my fan club, the only fans I have in this world. But let our audience know a little bit about yourself. Now, I know you have an accent, and I think that you told me that you came from.
I'm originally from Bulgaria. I'm from Sofia, Bulgaria. I grew up there. I lived there until I was 17 years old.
And then you came to the United States to go to high school.
That's right.
Now, normally people, they come from a foreign country, they go to high school here, they go to New York, Los Angeles, Arlington, Texas, Wheaton, Illinois, big cities like that. You decided to go to?
I decided to go to Ohio, Bridgeport,
Ohio. Where is that?
Bordering with West Virginia. And it's a really small town.
How small was it?
Like 3,000 people.
3,000 people.
It's in the middle of nowhere, but I graduated, I got my diploma.
You graduated
and
top
now I'm
of
in
your
New
class,
York.
right?
That's right.
How many people in your high school class?
Approximately 40 maybe.
40 people. When I went to DeWitt Clinton High School in the 1970s, and Keith Murphy, who's head of my fan club, went to DeWitt Clinton with us, we had 2,000 people in our freshman class. You had 40 people graduating.
I know, it was a totally different environment from everything I've been used to, back in Bulgaria. But, hey, it was just an experience, and I graduated.
Okay,
and
so you
now I'm in New
graduated,
York.
and then what happened?
I went to a community college.
Well, you went back to Sofia
Well, I
first,
went back
right?
to Bulgaria, right. And I found out that with my American diploma, I cannot enroll in any college in Bulgaria because I need a Bulgarian diploma. And I wasn't going to waste my time and take the senior year again. So I decided to go to college in America, and I chose New York, upstate New York, a community college, a SUNY school. And I got my associate's degree in media communications. And I transferred to Brooklyn College 2 years ago, and I just graduated with my bachelor's.
Graduated from Brooklyn College. That's a place people have heard of.
All right, I
would
would hope
Bridgeport,
so.
Ohio,
I would hope so.
or that SUNY College upstate.
We made Bridgeport,
Brooklyn
Ohio
College
famous
is where
right
people
now.
have graduated from. So you have a degree in journalism. So what are your goals? Other than being the co-host of the award-winning show, The Rhythms of New York, what are your goals?
My dream is to be a news anchor on CNN International.
CNN. Why don't you go somewhere where people actually watch, like Fox? Nobody watches CNN.
The whole world. Nobody watches Fox.
Yeah, the whole world. Where?
Everybody watches CNN.
Yeah, they have an audience of like 12 or something, right?
That's not true.
Okay, so you're also a reporter from BronxNet.
That's right. I had an internship with BronxNet my last semester, and they hired me as a reporter, and I really enjoy it, and I love it. So
now, we know that you know how to do reporting. You write scripts. You write your own scripts.
I edit.
You edit, and you do camera work and everything. So you could even go like a New York One, because nowadays a lot of these networks are going to one-man crews. In which you actually set up the cameras, you do the microphones, do the audio, do everything yourself.
You do everything. I've heard back in the day it used to be everybody had a position. If you're a reporter, that's all you do. You literally only report, write your scripts, and that's all. Now you have to actually know how to edit, know how to use the camera, and do your own package by yourself.
We've gotten really good at that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we also know that you like music, right? Now, she likes techno music, right?
I love house and techno, yes, is my favorite type of music. But I also listen to a lot of hip-hop and R&B and jazz. Recently, I've been introduced to that. I've never listened to jazz before, and I'm really enjoying it.
Well, today on the Rhythms of New York, we have a woman by the name of
Kiyomi,
who is a singer-songwriter. And people who watch the show know that I hate the term singer-songwriter because it doesn't really mean anything. But for lack of a better word, lack of a better term, we have to call her singer-songwriter. Now, Kiyomi has been on the Rhythms of New York 3 times already.
That's how great she is.
In fact, one of the episodes that she was on garnered us the best, we won a Beta Award for that show.
Right.
So she's a really, really good performer. She's a very good interview as well.
Very
she has a new album, which is called Child of Me. We'll talk to Kiyomi pretty soon.
Show
like
the
you
picture
like the
again.
cover? We have the
cover.
cover of the album here. We'll talk to Kiyomi about how she got her hair like this. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the woman who's been on the Rhythms of New York 3 times, Kiyomi.
Sometimes you fool me, sometimes I even fool myself. And when my heart's being pulled like this, I start to feel a little flustered. And what the hell am I feeling? Won't someone please answer that for me? It's when your eyes flinch like that and search like that and try to pry me open like that. Oh, that's when I feel a little flustered. Do 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 do. Oh, oh, da do 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 do. It's all mysterious. This can't be serious. I'm delirious. Now it's ridiculous, 'cause it's always been inconspicuous. Why do you have to tickle me this way, baffle me this way? What do I find myself in a haze? Who are you? Sometimes you fool me. Sometimes I found that I'm the one fooling myself. And I can hear my heart saying it's a mere illusion, but I can't help but feel a little flustered. Sometimes you fool me, and sometimes I even fool myself. When my heart's being pulled like this, I start to feel a little flustered. Oh, I'm just feeling a little flustered.
Welcome back to the Rhythms of New York. I'm Dave Brodsky.
And I'm Victoria Pavlova. Welcome back.
Now, I've been in the entertainment business for about 25 years. And recently, a publication called Songwriters Marketplace did an interview with me. And they asked me all sorts of questions about the entertainment industry, how it's been changing, how it's been evolving. They also asked me if I can name an outstanding performer. Well, one person came to mind. Now, she's been on the Rhythms of New York twice before. This is her third appearance with a new album called Child and Me. Her name is Kiyomi. Kiyomi, welcome back to the Rhythms of New York.
Welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
Kiyomi, our audience is probably familiar with you and your music by now, but for those who are just tuning in and they've never seen you before, describe your music. Describe what kind of genre it is.
Well, I'm a singer-songwriter that I would say I do pop, but a lot of pop musicians don't write their own songs, so in that way I'm a singer-songwriter. And I'd say adult contemporary.
You write your own lyrics.
Yes.
What inspires you? How do you do this?
Life inspires me. I write in my journal. I've done that since I was a long time ago. I think everybody goes through different experiences in this life, but we all have hearts that feel the same way, and hopefully you can relate to my lyrics in that way.
Now, you came out with a new album. It was a full album this time. You had an EP when you were on the Rhythms of New York before, called Child and Me. Now, usually an album can take a few days or maybe a few weeks, maximum a month or two to release. Yours took a year and a half to put together. Now, I know it's a very complex project, and you're very meticulous about putting together your album. It's very, very good. You have a lot of textures here, instrumental textures as well as vocal textures. So tell me about Child in Me. What's it about?
It's in chronological order of my life. The first track being Child in Me, which is actually the title track as well. And it's about my childhood. And after that, each of the tracks, keep going on throughout my life story, I guess.
Now you're performing 3 songs on the Rhythms of New York today.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the 3 songs that you're performing.
First one I performed is called Flustered, and that's actually the first song I ever wrote. So it's just a fun little song about being flustered. And the second one I performed was My Place. It's about being scared of pursuing something because it's too close to your heart, and it's about trying to go to a place where you're not dominated by fears and go to a place where you just can feel peaceful. And the third one's called What Do You Do? It's about how sometimes you wake up and everything is not going your way, and how I personally, focus on how to get to a better place.
Now, we have the cover photograph. It's a very interesting photograph. I know that's hard to see on camera right now. Tell us a little bit about the taking of the photos. By the way, there's a lot of good photos in this album, and you have to buy the album to take a look at all the photos. But for now, please tell us a little bit about the photography session for this one picture. It's a very, very unique. It has your hair expanded with flowers in the hair. So tell me a little bit about that.
Is interesting and unique a good thing?
I think it's a good thing because you're an interesting, unique person. If you were born, we wouldn't have you on the Rhythms of New York.
Well, my hair is fanned out. Some kids maybe just kids think it's like floating up, but actually I was lying down, and I had the inspiration to put flowers in my hair because I love flowers. So, and they're not real; they're fake. And there's a butterfly in there. It took
There's a butterfly in here too?
Yes.
Oh, I see the butterfly. Yes, it's over here.
Fake too.
They look real.
But they look real.
Yeah.
Does the photograph relate to the album itself? To the theme
I think
of the
it
album?
relates to me.
Relates
so
to
in
you.
that
So
way,
what are you about then?
What am I? I'm a
What are you
very
about?
complex individual, as you said
This is
about
a
my
half-hour
music.
show. We can't get into this half hour, right?
No. But I think human beings are very complex. So everyone has different layers, as you said, in the music, and that reflects in people's personalities.
Let me ask you, you also play the piano.
Yes.
Were you introduced to this first or to singing first?
I am primarily, my love is to sing. Ever since I can remember, I want to be a singer, and I was forced into piano by my mother at 5 years old. But I am grateful for it, and she told me I would be when I was an adult, so.
So how did you manage to combine the two and make it work so well?
Well, I kind of had to because I wanted to sing, and I can't always, ask for other people's help all the time. So I just, played and sang to accompany myself.
So do you play another instrument, by the way?
No, I don't. I took violin lessons, but that never went anywhere.
So it's definitely much more helpful for the musician to play the instrument as well.
I think so, if you're a songwriter.
Okay.
For sure.
So we just mentioned your new album.
What type of reviews have you been getting?
I
Positive reviews. It's a very good album.
Thank you.
And you're being played on radio stations throughout the United States.
Yes.
Both terrestrial and on the internet. Now, when you perform before a crowd, what type of response do you like to get? I know positive.
Yes.
But we all know that. But I'm talking about, are you performing for one individual in the crowd? Are you performing for the audience itself? What type of relationship do you have with your audience?
I try to reach somewhere inside them through my music, and that's my goal, I guess. It's definitely not for one person. It's more for, I guess, connecting everyone together through music or through experiences or.
And you wanted to get them into the Kiyomi world, right?
But I think it's everybody's world. So my point is, everyone feels the same way. It's my world, and it's my experiences, the lyrics, but it's everyone's world, how you feel. So just want to.
So how are you going to The album is out. The music is great. Your voice is amazing. You sound like an angel.
Thank you.
How are you going to promote this album? Because I know that's an important part of
Being a musician,
being
yeah.
a musician.
That's probably the hard part for a lot of musicians because you're expected to be a business person on top of being a musical person.
Right, and it's getting harder
Oh,
nowadays
gosh.
too because
Yeah.
anybody and their brother can sit on their home computer and record an album.
Exactly.
Now, what separates your album from 99% of the other albums is most people have an album that sounds like they recorded it at home. Now, if you have to take a look in the past 20 years, who does the best albums, right? Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, there will never be another Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
His albums are so great that you have to take a listen to it and say, this is great. Now, I know that you know Michael Jackson, but when you listen to your album, you can hear the work, the quality, the excellence, the time that's gone into producing the album. Again, you're a co-producer of this thing. And I know that you sat in the studio, you know, fooling around, finicking over little things. Nobody is ever happy with the end product.
Yes.
And are you happy with this?
I actually, this is very rare for me to say, but I'm actually very happy with it. So, it's
Well, a Child in Me is a great album, and we know that our listeners will love it, and that your fans will love it too. And you're gonna be out there performing in the New York City area and beyond, hearing her music on her website, and you can find out information about her at the end of the show. And Kiyomi, we'd like to thank you again for being on the Rhythms of New York. We know that our audience will love you because we love you.
Thank you.
So, more of Kiyomi.
I can only sit and wonder why I didn't let you in. My heart felt like it was floating, seeing sparks still in your eyes. Your smile, so real, feels like a serenading. Strange how that smile seems to cause me to back away. I can only sit appalled at why I never let you in, when my heart just keeps on screaming, but to you I appear unshaken. My disguise causes pain to pierce through your eyes. Funny how that pain bounces right on back to me. It's like my life just dances on by. Somehow my heart's still stuck. I try to find my place. Though I resist, can I find the current that weaves my way out there into my place? Do 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 do. I can only sit and hope that I'll follow what I've known, when my heart feels a little frantic, clinging to hope that's drifting away. The truth is that my fear is what keeps me here stranded astray. Can I let my fear fade to mere memory? It's like my life just dances on by. Somehow my heart's still stuck. I try to find my place. Though I resist, can I find the current that weaves my way out there into my place, into my place, into my
Hi, I'm Dave Brodsky. Thank you for watching The Rhythms of New York.
I'm Victoria Pavlova. We would like to thank Kiyomi for being on the show today.
Please watch the credits at the end of the show for more information about our friend Kiyomi.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
I woke up early this morning just to find life leering at me. What do you do when you find your frustrations stare you in the face? What do you do? I think of the times of pure exhilaration, the times when my heart sinks through me, sharing the stories of life paired with a melody. You start to feel at ease, so we sing a song, so we sing a song. Sometimes life's trials complicate, so we just have to throw them away. And I feel it turn around, and I see it's only in me. 'Cause you can always find a smile, and if not, then time will allow. Always, 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 always. I woke up early this morning just to find life leering at me. What do you do when you find a frustration stare you in the face? What do you do? I think of my love and his kind blue eyes, and the way that everything I am is now beautiful. So I turn around and dance into a calm blue sea. Start to feel at ease when I swim in your eyes, swim in your eyes. Sometimes life's trials complicate, so we just have to throw them all away. And I feel it turn around, and I see it's only in me. 'Cause you can always find a smile, and if not, then time will allow. Always, 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 always.